Studying energy. Energy is a natural phenomenon. Studying energy requires time and dedication. The study of subtle anatomy in the energy fields is totally absent from regular education. Naturally, this does not imply that energy does not exist. I have actually been studying energy for over 25 years. It is a bit like studying the ocean or the climate. It is extremely intricate and abundant in information. Even after all these years, I wish I knew more and understood it much better. Extremely often at the start, you do have to conquer a mental resistance to dealing with energy due to your cultural heritage. Energy verges on being a taboo topic in most circles, and you fulfill prejudice and definitely a lot of lack of knowledge when discussing this topic. As to the actual noticing of energy, there are different methods to do this. You can train your hands to do this. Often you will have one hand more sensitive than the other. Some people can discover energy with their eyes, others can hear it, and some people can smell it. There is an easy way to begin, that is to use a steady source of sound that you can walk around a person, a plant, a tree, or a room. The very best sound sources to do this are metal instruments, with a lasting, even seem like a singing bowl, a tubular bell, or a small metal bar. Essentially, you can also train yourself to hear energy by using your sound or a frame drum, as the shamans carry out in particular nations. When the sound source passes over places with a higher density of energy, you can hear the sound modification as if a part of the overtone spectrum was taken in. Good friends of me have actually created a little device for that function called INES. Indicator de nível das energias subtiles, indicator of the levels of subtle energies. Its shape permits you to hold it with your hand, strike the metal bar, and move it around, and for that reason so that you scan in all angles and directions. Anybody present in the room would hear the very same phenomenon, which is plainly not due to acoustic reverberation, however, to the actual absorption of sound. The only explanation I can think about up to now is that every layer of energy has on its outside a sort of skin, like any living organism has a blood cell, an apple, an orange, our skin, for instance. This skin, being thicker than what it covers, safeguards it and at the same time is more absorbent. You can likewise identify other types of energy buildups, which you can roughly identify obstructions. These places too are locations of denser energy. All personal evolution ultimately rests on compassion and the acquisition of an autonomous capacity for detailed observation and honesty. This will lead automatically towards an awareness of subtle phenomena and intuition. Subtle energy is part of everyday life without needing to label it as such. Many of our psychosomatic expressions refer to energy. Something may send shivers down my spine, or maybe I am feeling heavy with a weight on my shoulders. Perhaps I am feeling lighthearted, or someone I know gives me a pain in the neck. We have a gut feeling, and in some cases there is a weight on my chest. Many things I'm going to state about the main energy centers. Chakras, for instance, can be observed without noticing energy as such. They might not be fully comprehended, however, without the structure of subtle anatomy, for my approach is essentially different from the traditional psychological view.